Hi, thanks for watching. If you like the food we're about to make sure you drop a like and probably go ahead and subscribe. So we're going to be making a steak pesto sandwich today, so I'm starting with the pesto. I like a lot of garlic. This is going to be a super simple pesto. Garlic, fresh basil, jam it in there. Olive oil. No need to be dainty with it. And some salt. Just gonna blend all this together if I can get the cap on. There we go. What a big, strong boy. Takes a little while, but you get a beautiful pesto that you can spread on some bread. Now we'll be using strip steak today. I feel like it's quick to cook, it tastes great. Salt and pepper both sides. And then we're just gonna let it sit and come to room temperature for a while we prep the other ingredients. I'm gonna make a little wet salad to put on here with some arugula, some red onion, just a rough chop on that. It doesn't really matter. Just some halved cherry tomatoes, kind of rough chop them up, toss them in. Olive oil. And we're going to throw this in a hot pan and just cook it till our arugula is wilted up a little bit. While that's cooking down, I'll chop up some smoked mozzarella. I think that smoky flavor goes really well with steak. And it helps balance out the bright pesto and the tomato and the red onion. Our little salad's looking good. I'm going to throw on a balsamic glaze. I love balsamic vinegar. Now we're going to cook our steak. Just got to test and see that my griddle's hot. It's good to go. Throw it on. And it's only going to cook for 2 to 3 minutes per side. You know, it's a very thin cut of steak. And I'll admit, I think I actually overcooked this a tiny bit. Still good though. I can't wait till I don't live in an apartment and can really grill it outside. That'll be perfect. Let's set this in some foil, let it rest for 10 minutes wrapped up. And I'm going to be using a rosemary focaccia. So lucky that the grocery store on my block carries this. I love it. The hardest part about cutting a whole big focaccia is making sure I go straight down the center. You can tell I'm very nervous about it. Our steak's been sitting here for a while. and I'm not going to waste that juice. Let's take that delicious meat juice and just pour it in our little green spread for the sandwich. I like to slice it, perpendicular to the grain, against the grain. Makes it fall apart in your mouth a little bit easier. And then I'll cut those strips up into little pieces so that it's an easy to eat sandwich. See, pink in the middle, maybe a little bit overcooked, but delicious. Look at all those nice little steak nuggets. And this turns out to be the perfect amount for a sandwich. I thought I might have too much. I just have to stop myself from snacking on all of it. Spread your pesto over both sides. This is going to make the bread taste amazing. That basil and garlic flavor just like infused into the grain of the bread. And it just looks cool too, right? Teenage Mutant Ninja Focaccia. Spread the steak out evenly on here so you get a nice distribution. That's beautiful. And spread our little salad over the top, our arugula, cherry tomato, red onion, balsamic, and meat juice salad. Everybody loves a little meat salad. Smoked mozzarella. And I'm going to throw this in the oven, open face, to just warm up the bread and melt up the cheese a little bit. Cheese is nice and soft, bread's a little toasty. Perfect. Now this will make 4 big sandwiches. Somehow I ended up eating all 4 in one night, but I just cut it into quadrants and it looks so beautiful. It looks like something you should see sitting in a display case of a fancy bakery or deli. But this would be a wonderful picnic with friends and family. I just love all the colors in there. That is fresh, that is rich. It's everything I wanted it to be. And it's cheesy to boot. Focaccia is becoming one of my favorite sandwich breads. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button.